All right, we are here with Lady Blackbird here at Lightning 100. Welcome. How's it going today?
Hello, darling. It's going wonderful.
All right. We are excited to have you out at the Blue Room tonight. Alana Royale opening for Lady Blackbird. And I love that you brought a special guest, not just your friend and producer, Chris Seafried. Who's the star here?
This is my very own son.
Oh,
this is my very own son.
So cute.
Yeah. He's got his little teddy bear sweater on and his blue bow tie. Oh, no, it's blue bow tie. I can't even see his orange bow tie for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got a camera in here if you want to take a peek.
He's doing it up.
Volume.com/lightning100. We've got a special guest. So, and the dog, what's your boy's name?
Oh, his name is Sir Reginald, and he's my boss.
Yes, Sir Reginald, and he's gonna be okay. He's just gonna chill here during the performance.
That's what he does. Yeah. No, sometimes I'll bring him out on encores. He's in the booth with me every time we're recording, and he's on the album cover. You didn't miss him on the album cover, did you?
No.
Okay.
Here he is. Here he is in person here in the studio. Lady Blackbird is here. Alana Royale is opening the show. We are huge fans of Alana Royale here in Nashville, this is going to be great. So this is the stripped down acoustic version. The live show at the Blue Room tonight, a little bit different.
No, actually, the live show at the Blue Room, we're on the road here, just the two of us acoustically. So you'll get
very cool.
You'll get a I don't want to say bigger, but slightly.
Bounce around. Like I'll play electric and guitar, acoustic guitar, piano to just use different settings for the tunes.
Got it.
But it is stripped down, which is a great way to hear her.
Oh, I know. We love your voice. We have been playing Like a Woman since we first got it.
Oh, thank you.
This is one that you not only wrote with Chris Seafried, who is here, and Steve Robson, as well, Jamie Hartman on this one.
Yeah, some wonderful people. Jamie, we also wrote a song called Reborn that's on the album. So, yeah, some wonderful writers and producers, yeah. Chris.
Well, we're excited to chat with you about that and talk about this album. This is the second record we've gotten from Lady Blackbird, and we are about to hear a stripped-down acoustic version of Like a Woman. We're live here on Lightning 100.
When I feel that warm embrace after the kiss on your smiling face, I'm in the place where I know I can and love you just like a woman. And when I make a sacrifice, big or small, I do it twice. For you I've been so you can stand and love you just like a woman, and love you just like a woman, and love you just like a woman. And when you hurt, my soul just springs. I'll be the doctor for your deepest pain, and dry your eyes too to see you again, and love you just like a woman. And when the world gets hard and rough, through troubled times and deeper stuff, I'll be your station where you can land and love you just like a woman, and love you just like a woman, and love you just like a woman. And when our time has come and gone, you'll never know if you're living long. But for you I got a plan to love you just like a woman, from the ground below to the sun above, the darkest hour, to the joy of love. Every woman and every man, all the people, they understand. From the ground below to the sun above, to the darkest hour, to the joy of love. From the ground below to the sun above, to the darkest hour, to the joy of love. We were not born to feel the hate till we meet there behind the gate. Oh, I will love you until the end, and love you just like a woman. I will love you just like a woman. Hey, I will love you just like a woman, like a woman.
Lightning 100 live here in the Valid Music Studio. That is Lady Blackbird, and it is tonight. Lady Blackbird's in town to headline out at the Blue Room at Jack White's Third Man Records. Doors are at 7, show starts at 8. All ages event. Alana Royale going to be opening for Lady Blackbird. Got tickets and info at ladyblackbird.com and theblueroombar.com. Out touring in support of Slaying Spirituals. Like a Woman, man, that's just, it's so cool to get to hear it stripped down in acoustic. Your voice is so incredible.
Thank you.
And I'm happy that Chris is here with you today, as you guys not only worked on this record, but that first one, which is great as well. And can you tell us, you know, the very first track on that first album is Blackbird, and that's the Nina Simone cover. Do you remember the first time that you heard this song and how this kind of inspired Lady Blackbird?
I don't know where I was, but it was years ago. And I always say, you know, it was years ago, and I loved it. And I remember like traveling, and specifically I was on a train ride. I don't remember from where to where, but I remember I played this song just over and over and over again. And then, you know, it kind of went to rest for a while. And I did try to do it live once when I was just still performing, you know, not as Lady Blackbird, just around town and some random gig. But it just still wasn't quite what I wanted it to be or what I thought it could be. And, you know, once Chris and I started talking about this project and what it would be and what it would sound like and the songs for it, it just felt so fitting. So I brought it back to the table, and Chris hadn't heard it yet, but it ended up fitting perfectly, and he loved it. So we went in and did this demo for it.
Yeah.
Do you remember when she's in the studio and you're hearing her singing? You're like, whoa.
Well, we'd done a lot of work prior to that, but I'd never heard Nina Simone's Blackbird, so she played it for me. And Nina's record is just like it's like an African drum and a vocal, so it's kind of like an a cappella thing with a little bit of groove that has pitch to it. But there's a pitch that sort of indicates like a little bass line kind of thing. So cop that bass line as like a rubato bass thing, and really just cut her vocal. She sang it twice in my studio. And we were planning to go to Sunset Sound to cut the record, and the vocal was so great. The concept for that tune was let's have the loop and the vocal and have the band sort of splat react to the vocals, so it becomes like this improv on the tune. And it has because the lyric, there's a violence to the lyric and the music, the way we did it, so it just kind of set the tone for the album, and then kind of set the tone for the name. You know, I was just like, you should call yourself Blackbird. Because we were so into the way the record was going, because that really set the stage for that whole album. That was kind of the cog, you know. Once we had that piece, we really knew where we could go, you know.
Was it in the same spot location? Was anything different between the first and second record when you went in to make this next one? And was that exciting to be like, all right, yes, let's do it more. This is going great.
That was wonderful. I mean, different studios. East West studio. But the first album, which I'm so very proud of, was predominantly covers with
Blackbird.
Blackbird. With Fix It, and 5 Feet Tall. So, and Nobody's Sweetheart. Those were the originals. So now Slang Spirituals, the second album, it's like, okay, we had been writing this entire time, before Black Acid Soul was out. So writing all of these wonderful songs and kind of keeping them in the bag and knowing that they were special enough to be for the next album. So now having Slang Spirituals, this album of originals that really just became extremely personal and a very personal story, a very personal journey. But just to be able to get, our thoughts and feelings and sounds and everything out was, it was amazing.
Well, it is a terrific record, and it is out now. You can get it at ladyblackbird.com. I imagine, do you have any on tour? Will there be some for sale at the show tonight?
We sold out. We were
sold
on a
out.
quick run, and we sold out. So we won't have that record. I think we sold out.
Did we do the CDs too?
Yeah, we sold out of them.
That's good. Hey, congrats. I mean, that's
we got some very hip swag.
Yeah, come for the hip swag.
We got some hip swag for you tonight.
Come for the hip swag and come to see Reginald.
Love it. Amazing. Lady Blackbird is here. We just heard Like a Woman. Tell us about Man on a Boat. Is this the song you're going to do next?
Yeah. Man on a Boat was one of those ones that we had written before the first album was released, songs like that, and No One Can Love Me. And so we went out. We went in this one day for this writing session, and we came out with like 3 incredible tunes, and it was like the best day ever.
Wow, how often does that happen?
I know.
That's awesome.
No complaints. But this was one of them, and this has always been one of my favorites. And you know what? It's really seemed to strike a match with people, and people seem to really feel it and feel their own unique way towards it, which has been wonderful to see, live. So,
well, let's take a listen to it live here on Lightning 100, stripped down acoustic. It's Lady Blackbird, Man on a Boat on Lightning 100.
I've been thinking about trying to find a way to figure it out. I'll come clean, wash me like never before. There's a river just outside my door. I want to fall like the rain and die once again. I want to roll like the wind and get high once again like you. I will float just like a man on a boat. Just like a man on a boat. Hey, I've just begun to see the woman that I've always meant to be. As I fall, baptize me, let me go to the river just outside my door. I want to boat. Freedom, 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 freedom. I'll come clean, wash me like never before. There's a river just outside my door. I want to fall like the rain and die once again. I want to run like the wind and get high once again like you. I will float just like a man on a boat. 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 I will float. Just like a man on a boat.
Lightning 100, Lady Blackbird, live, stripped down acoustic here in the Valid Music Studio. It is tonight. You can catch Lady Blackbird out at the Blue Room at Jack White's Third Man Records. Alana Royale kicking off the show at 8 o'clock, followed by Lady Blackbird. It's all ages, theblueroombar.com and ladyblackbird.com. If you need to get your tickets still, and they're out touring in support of the great new album, Slaying Spirituals. That was Man on a Boat. Thank you so much for doing that. It was really great.
Oh, Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Really happy to have you here. And it looks like you're about to get a couple weeks off before you have to head to Minnesota. We go to L.A. after this?
Well, we get about 5 days off.
Or 5 days off? Okay. Week and a half, less than a week.
You know,
Got
2
it.
weeks, 5 days. What's the difference?
Oh, goodness.
When you're
got
on the
it.
road, it's a big difference.
Okay, I got it. Will you pop in at L.A. for a couple days off, or you stay here in Nashville?
No, we pop into L.A., for a few days and then back at it.
You've lived in a few places over the years, and you lived on the other side of the pond. Do you miss living in London?
Well, no, you know what? Home base was in London, but because the label was there. So we started, that's where we started touring. We were in London and we were in Europe. So it's been amazing. So this is the first time now touring in the States. So this is definitely a brand new experience. It's been wonderful. Yeah, this is the whole Midwest thing. And then next, the second leg, we start in Minneapolis and we end in New York and Philly. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well,
which I've also lived in New York, so I'll be very happy to get back there.
I bet you missed that. Well, so this is your first time out at the Blue Room at Jack White's Third Man Records, which is such a cool spot. Now, have you even gone over there to sound check, or are you going over there after this?
No, we pop over after this.
Oh my! It's not like anything else.
We love you, Jack White. By the way, I just thought I'd throw that out there.
I heard there's a booth where you can go in and make a record, man.
Yes.
Because we want to do that
in their record store. Yeah, you got to do that. And I don't know. I always feel like it's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory of rock and roll out there. So you'll see when you walk in. It's like, whoa, where am I? So yeah, the very very cool spot. We're excited. Lady Blackbird tonight. Don't miss the show. ladyblackbird.com.